Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Soulstice. When last we left off, we neared answers at long last. Our existence was merely a whim, and we were, as long since predicted, sent here to die. One can only wonder how much more of the truth will inflict yet more pain. But welcome, darling. Congratulations on being first. How are you doing today? There's a little efficiency on this. Then I think we'll hold off for a moment.
Yet another tremor. They're getting more and more frequent. We have to get out of here. That was close. At least we made it here. We did it your way, Lute. But if that monster shows up again, know that I won't back down. I fear that will be inevitable. In the meantime, let us look our way into the cathedral, shall we? Sister, my powers are diminished once more. Another blasted contraption. It must be near here somewhere.
Some of real thing.
And that should do it. That's typing sensation. It's gone. It's taking us too long, Lute. I know. It's not safe. Let's go, sister.
Downward held more options and secrets there.
That tremor was the strongest so far. As if that elevator was not damaged enough. We can only hope there's another somewhere.
And that's the important
Forgive
part
me
of
for not
that.
feeling reassured by that. Cover me, Loot.
Right, you're a summoner type, yes? Right, we need to get the raids as well.
Who's next?
Always brilliant, right?
I will take care of it.
It's also done too much damage. Huh.
This whole monastery is about to become a heap of rubble.
I should really be getting out. But there are also so many secrets yet to find.
The trace of an aura still radiates below us. Oh wait, I can feel the chimeras as well. They were here, together. Let's find a way to those traces then. Maybe. Sister, those contraptions. There's more around here. I can feel them. We shall restore your powers then, and leave this damn place for good. Look forward to it.
I want to get those break these. As far as the champions here, these are the Arclast Fights specifically. Are there more, though?
I'm ready, sister. The corruption took hold here. This place is doomed, sister.
I figured as much.
That's where I just came from. Why don't want me back over here?
Let's keep it up.
I'm not like that. You want more? I've got Who's next?
Leighton. He's here.
Now for the rest of the truth.
Greetings. As you can see, I stood true to my word.
Speak then, before the whole monastery crumbles over our heads.
What are your secrets? What were you keeping from Dougal?
No more half-truths, Leighton.
Let us say that I have an agenda that goes beyond my duty as an observer, and a duty that does not lie with the Order.
You're a traitor.
After all you've witnessed here, you talk of treason. To me, I am, and I always have been, an agent of the Triarchy. The Order of the Ashen Blade was created as the armed wing of the Triarchy. But the Order has constantly called for more independence, more power. For centuries, both sides have fought in secret to gain the upper hand. I was recruited as a spy in Rhyme. I was just a humble monk then. My task was to infiltrate the Order by becoming an observer.
You've lived a lie yourself for so many years.
Yes. Watching. Waiting. Then a few dreadful words began to echo through the halls of Doran. The Soulstice of Souls.
The spawn of chaos struck, tearing the veil.
The Keepers watched as horror spilled into the world. And so came the Soulstice of Souls. I kept an ear out, but I heard nothing more than fearful whispers. Eventually, I decided to try my luck with the Shadeless. Donovan knew no more than I, which troubled him deeply. So he decided to confront Dougal himself. I haven't seen him since. And when word of a major crisis in Ilden reached the headquarters, Dougal trusted me with such an important mission. Apparently he had found out about my other line of work.
So we're truly in this together.
Indeed. And if Dougal really means to bring forth this Solstice of Souls, then we must stop him. At all costs. Together.
What about Donovan? You didn't know about his presence here, did you?
No. And I can't explain it. But with the Grand Master involved, I can't but fear for the Shadeless's life as well. Anyway, I showed my cards. It's your turn now. What do you say?
I don't care for your allegiance. You're a spy. I don't trust you.
Sister, we must join forces with Leighton. There's no other way.
I know. I do not deserve your trust, but I will help if you let me.
Fine, observer. It looks like we're on the same side. For now.
Apologize that, and in turn, oh, we already did. Right, look at that. Was part our defensive choices.
May the Shaper guide your hand.
We do a lot of range deflections. I think. We'll never do them perfectly, though. Oh, what have I
This
done?
whole monastery's about to become a heap of rubble.
So, Leighton has been fighting the Order in secret all this time. Does that make us allies?
I don't like the sound of my own voice as I say it, but I think so. Now, let's focus on those auras you felt.
Oh no, not again. My powers.
I know. Let's find it and get it over. I'm just warming up.
I'm going to Yet another tremor. Thickening.
Barely get there in time, I think. I guess we'll go realised the rapture form there then.
It's taking us too long.
I know. It's not safe. Let go, sister. We're not buried under the roof. Yet.
Forgive me for not feeling reassured by that loot.
So that's how it's focused. Crossing the bill.
It does not matter now. We're done running. We will defeat it here and now. What do you mean? Don't be so cryptic, Luke.
Each one governs the body in a different way. But when they swap, they're all vulnerable.
One down, two to go. One down.
Let's keep it up.
Now, it's vulnerable.
We're not back down. Limited now. Go for it.
I'm not done yet.
What are you exactly? You are the chorus.
Blasted operation. We finally got rid of it.
I wonder what horrors we still have to face.
Don't doubt our strength. We'll come out of this alive and victorious.
What to do with those more often, won't we?
Here we are. I knew
be damned. He found us.
You thought you could make it without me, did you?
Damien, I didn't call you forth. What is...
You let your guard down, so here I am. You should not strain yourself so much. Something bad could happen to you. What? A transcendent? Amina, you bitch! You were always stupid, but this is beyond stupid. It's suicidal!
Damien, enough! He was supposed to be weaker now, unstable. How is this even possible?
So you had a grand plan, and it was a complete failure, wasn't it? Obviously, that dimwit Jaden followed it to the letter. While blabbering about his little brother's honor, I'm sure. Am I right?
Focus, you fool! Give me your strength!
So now I'm the fool. Stand no chance against a transcended, can't you see?
Judge, have mercy. This is the end.
They didn't know that the Transcendent wouldn't get any less stable here.
Well, we learned it the hard way ourselves.
Even now, with the power we have awakened.
You're not sure we can make it, are you? But you know what? I don't care. Should we have even the slightest chance to succeed, we have to make it count.
Of course. It's all we can do. It's what we must do.
Such whining does not do you justice, Amina. I assume your plan was doomed from the start. But do not despair. We are taking the lead now. It's time to fight the Transcended head on. Oh, I've been craving such a battle. Jared, are you ready, my brother? I gave my life for this. For the Ashen Blade! Yes, that's the spirit. We're here to earn a glorious victory, or a glorious death, the likes of which few can even dream of. Ah!
To charge into battle like that? Typical of those fools. And I thought they lost their minds when they transcended. Those two were never sane.
To think they would just win or die. They could not imagine what would happen to them.
Yes, but how? Did they just go beyond their limit as they fought?
I don't know. But I'm sure that the Transcendent played a big role in this.
Why are you attacking us? You'll just die, like all the others. Oh wait, you're just like we were. Death shall not be the end for you. Yes, Father, we can help them. Help them see. Help them change. Oh, it is decided then. No. You had your way for far too long, Father. Now it's my turn.
Did you hear that, Luke?
I did. A girl's voice. Speaking to her father.
Can there even be a chimera born of such a bond?
I hope not. It does not feel right. What reason could there be behind their rebirth? If only we knew who we are actually dealing with.
Maybe Leighton knows something useful. We shall ask him. For
Hopefully.
good or ill, we're getting more and more answers.
And just as many questions.
It looks like Armina and Jaden were spared, only to be forced to transcend.
Like playthings. This is monstrous.
It's not that different than what Dougal did to us, if you ask me.
These flying types are very easy to discern even at a glance. We appreciate that. Oh, hello. Okay, claustrophobic. Give me something small and concise area. No, we didn't kill enough in... We weren't being aggressive enough, and also we didn't kill enough within the arena. Let's give another go. We can contain high unity. This time is massive support, isn't it? You don't have to kill within the arena too clearly and too clearly. Right, you just need... It's merely a way to buy additional time.
This whole monastery is about to become a heap of rubble.
It does seem that the other challenge... There's only a one-time opportunity. You miss the jump? Well...
Sister, those contraptions. There's more around here. I can feel them.
We shall restore your powers then, and leave this damn place for good.
I look forward to it.
We can get into the main elevator chamber. Do need to find... Oh, there's the first.
Here goes one.
We're halfway through, sister.
No, we need to acquire...
It's taking us too long, Root.
I know
If the power is away.
it's not safe. Let's go, sister.
One down.
Let's get it up.
I'm not done yet.
I have the will to pop out at this moment.
The corruption took hold here. This place is doomed, sister.
I figured as much. I'm just warming up.
Is that fight part of...
At last. I do hope we won't run into any more of these devious things.
Good. Now let's make sure that elevator can take us up to the cathedral.
There's one down. There's only one that I'm overlooking somewhere, but I can follow the veins on. So fight on the way back.
No more crystals to keep it blocked. Let's get out of here.
Painful miss.
Yet another tremor.
They're getting more and more frequent. We have to get out of here.
And we shall. All right. Let's get the hammering rush. And spiraling search. As for mute. To play more of our defense still. More things that will bolster our unity.
It works. We'll reach the Cathedral of Ilden in no time. Sister, is something wrong?
This elevator. There's no way out. I don't like it. As long as we're here, we're an easy target. What was that?
Your bad feeling. It was justified. They're here.
Right. Let's get rid of them. You want more? Bring it on, bastards. I'm not done yet. There's more.
They won't give up.
Neither will we. Who's next? I'm just one.
You know what remains?
We're not backing down.
A little bit longer than I would like, I suppose.
the elevator itself. How many blows can it take before it falls apart?
And, sister, more
Do we have a classification yet? So you are some at a time.
She is my knight. Sister.
Cover me, Luke. You have this coming.
I'm with you, sister.
What about another wave of enemies?
Take this!
My fears were not warranted. We are running out of room to walk upon.
Another crash. I have company.
The platform just got narrower. We'll have to get close and personal with our friends here.
As one. Sister, let our guard down.
Luke, over there.
I am ready.
There's more. You have this coming.
Take care of it. Close the balance.
I don't need you to stay in one place, thank you.
Luke, over there.
I am ready.
Mix of those. Let's hit both at once. Alright. Short and sweet. Well, then as far as Ryan goes... Let's check the aerial spins, because a lot of summoners are aerial in the first place.
The cathedral lies just ahead.
We must find Donovan. He faced Jubal, so he must know something about all this.
You will have him very soon, sister. Please. I can feel his aura, but it's different somehow. Why is it so hard to read?
Is that his shade? A girl. Why did he summon her?
I'm not sure he did it on purpose. This is bad. Very bad. Be on your guard, sister.
Chaos be damned, Lute. What is going on?
The shade's aura. It permeates Donovan's completely. She's taking him over. I can barely sense him.
We have to wake him up.
Sister, you don't understand. We can't reach him. They are transcended. And I can't do anything about it.
That's nonsense. We must stop them.
Maybe if the shade exhausted her power, Donovan could regain control. Unless he also withers and dies in the process.
We have to take the risk.
Donovan, please, come back to your senses. You want me to slide back to oblivion? It won't happen. Not again. She's got that. I can feel her torn through it so. Self-righteous meddlers. Get out of my sight!
Donovan, I know you can hear me.
Sir, it's loose, Briar. Leave me be! She lashes out with her fury. But I can stop her. I must. You focus on Donovan. The pain I suffered. It means nothing to you, doesn't it? Who are you to Donovan?
I'm not giving up so easily, Loot. We've got to keep trying. What is she raving about?
You don't know what it's like. That girl's in great suffering. I've driven her mad.
I don't care. Look what she's doing. She must be stopped.
I am here to stay. How can you do this to him? He's your knife. We can't.
Oh. Definitely hard to tell if I'm actually
We did our best.
making any sort of progress. I can see the health ticking down, but
The cathedral
Not
lies
where.
just ahead.
We must find Donovan.
unless
He faced Jubal, so he must know something about all this.
I don't need the barrier.
Very soon, sister. He's near. I can feel his aura.
We have to wake him up.
Sister, you don't understand. We can't reach him. They are transcended. And I can't do anything about it.
That's nonsense. We must stop them.
Maybe if the shade exhausted her power, Donovan could regain control. Unless he also withers and dies in the process.
We have to take the risk.
The shade waits to their end to protect Donovan.
Donovan is just...
Girls in great suffering. It drove her mad.
I don't care.
You're with the Order. You did this to us. To me. You trapped me in that nightmare. And you, Father. You let them. How? How could you do this to your own daughter? What? Father and daughter. The transcendence has been changed.
It's them.
the part I want to actually pay attention to the way the fight's working.
Did he really make it? Her influence is gone.
Donovan, are you back in control?
Loot, I'm so sorry. I tried to resist her, but even now, I don't have much time.
Your shade. Was that your daughter?
Hannah, this is all my fault. Forgive her, if you can.
I can't understand. Are you even aware of what you've done?
It was the only way. Dougal, he had us brought here. The relic hidden inside the cathedral. He knew.
But the things you did, the things you said to us.
You were...
Here you are. You thought you could elude me, shadeless? Scurrying around the ruins of this useless dump like a cowardly mouse. But your time is gone. Slide back to oblivion and let her rise again. We have a whole new world to forge. As for the two of you, you're just worthless pawns, insignificant in the grand scheme of things. If you can keep up, you'll witness the dawn of our rule. Everything you fought to save will be destroyed.
Welcome, Sake. It's going quite well.
The same fate.
How are you doing today? I feel we're nearing another tier upgrades. Hold on for a moment. But I'm glad you're doing alright. Let's prioritize. Efficiency 3. Because we can look at here. Hopefully the issues will be sorted out sooner than later. Very possibly.
Lost. Where is she?
Amina caught us off guard. She stormed off towards the cathedral. She's not even hiding her aura now. Does she want us to follow her?
I do not know, but we have no other option. Donovan needs our help.
I'm going to get back in this side. Let's hope.
There's more.
I'm ready, sister.
What sort of people will be locked off when using little version of the software to your awareness?
Flying boulders. And here I was complaining about the monastery.
Amina's flying right through the storm. We can't be out there, sister.
We won't. We don't have time for this.
Donovan may turn any minute.
Lucky, it won't happen again.
Unfortunate timing.
Now we've really got our hands full.
Pilgrims and worshippers. Walking past the torch seeking deliverance.
If we don't stop Amina, many others will suffer the same fate. Hey! You won't get away with this! Did you hear me? Stop running and fight us! I won't leave Donovan in her hands.
I'm with you, sister. But please, let's be careful.
Quite poised to pick indeed.
I can feel the aura. We're near.
Chaos be damned. I almost got him.
Amina underestimated us. She wouldn't make the same mistake again. Sister, look out!
Cover me, Loot.
I wonder what classification you're under.
We can't outrun these ones. We must get rid of them. You had this coming.
Definitely want to 100 minutes attacks. Definitely makes them much more peaceful. Worth of the whip.
I can't tell if she's insane or if she has some kind of plan.
She may think otherwise, but she is a monster. Just like Jaden and Jared.
Bow and the whip are very, very useful to use those exploding ones.
Still nowhere in sight.
She had a head start. These boulders will surely slow us down.
I'm not giving up anyway. This one was too fast. Despite it all, we're getting closer to the cathedral.
We must prepare for the worst. I feel it.
No possess has been. Oh, Nylon's doing some now.
Good, over there.
Clock is still ticking.
It just won't stop.
If we don't rescue Donovan, this will be the last of our concerns. The storm is weaker here. Armina must have reached the cathedral by now.
She's waiting for us there.
We know we need to deal with. Let's take the impetuous blaze. We'll have to chase down certain enemies.
You made it here. It seems that congratulations are in order. I thought you were just a fraud, you know? But you've surprised me. Maybe I was wrong about you. Is there still hope for you to embrace your true self?
You're insane! What are you rambling about? We are not here to parley with the likes of you.
You're a monster! Where is Donovan? Set him free!
Such insolence. Do you even realize how powerful we've become? Can't you see that she made me a goddess? We will be divine beings among mortals, perfect beyond human understanding. I even considered the possibility of saving your worthless lives. But no, you had the opportunity to be purified, and you squandered it. You know, one thing I cannot tolerate is a lack of gratitude. It is decided then, you will die an impure being. Your suffering may actually take you close to your limit, and you may even taste perfection before you are slain, only to know that you will never be worthy.
Can't save Donovan. He must be struggling with his daughter. His will must be nearly annihilated by now.
Let's focus on Armina. We won't be able to help him as long as she is here.
She is shielding herself with her aura, just like Garrett did.
She will fall, just like them. He must be dead.
Crystal, we must shatter it.
You'll not escape this time, rings or not.
You can't resist me. You're nothing. Unworthy.
reach.
We can use the vapor. I'll show you the way.
Let's go get her.
Do you really think Donovan cares for you? You're just an excuse to deny his failings.
Crystal is supposed to No! You cannot defeat me! I will annihilate you!
You have overstayed your welcome in our new world. It is time for you to leave it.
Alright, what phase this time? Okay, barrier once more.
Are we pure enough to make you bleed?
No! It's impossible! You can't do this to me! You're nothing! Unworthy!
Too much. You should have not touched me.
No time to fight moves. There's more. Are we pure enough to make you bleed?
No! You cannot defeat me! I will annihilate you!
Take this!
Damn!
Is it an illusion? If the pain is real. So, you found it.
Well, I'm just going to avoid learning a new phase by just being really invulnerable during it.
For a moment, I couldn't feel you anymore.
Thanks for bringing me back, Root.
You are hallucinating, but maybe not. I'll give you a page to find out.
I noticed, and I don't mean to get hit.
You are hallucinating, but maybe not.
Okay, so those continue tracking you even after finding the correct one.
I will never leave you.
Let's try this one more time.
Concept Donovan. He must be strong. His will must be nearly annihilated by now.
Let's focus on Armina then. We won't be able to help her as long as she is here.
She is shielding herself with her aura, just like Garen did.
And she will fall.
Welcome, Ash.
We'll do this the old-fashioned way then.
How are you doing?
Is it an illusion? If the pain is real.
I'm very glad to hear you're doing well.
I know, and I don't get hit.
I'm doing quite well, thank you for asking.
Wrong one. We'll do this the old-fashioned way now.
You filthy parasite! You will never defile my body again!
Eyes! I'm blind! You blinded me! You wretch! You're like this! You can't imagine what I'll do to you!
Shut up! I don't need you! I don't!
Stay still.
Bleed, Damien, you bastard! I should have killed you! I should have killed you when I had the chance!
We cannot stop her madness. Get to safety.
Your fault!
She was crazy before. This is even worse.
No price is too high to be rid of you two. None of us will leave this place alive. Not even her. That's what it takes. Nothing will stand in the wake of my fury.
Oh,
It can't end like this. I will kill you.
will you though?
Stupid bitch! You took it out on me, and what did you get?
You're not trying to stop me.
No. I know that you're not lusting for power, but it will be up to us to help Donovan, to stop the Soulstice of Souls. Without this crystal, we are simply not strong enough to do it. Moreover, if not for the one we got from Jared and Jake, we would have never found out the truth about our rebirth.
There's still much we do not know.
Maybe this will let us find out. And if it hurts, I'll be by your side.
I'm counting on you, sister.
Alright. Crystal number 2. Now for a memory.
This power. Armina and Damien's crystal. Prior is absorbing it. But this time she means to. I know what I must do. She can't do it on her own. She needs me.
Sir Donovan, Lord Dougal put this part of the dungeon under quarantine. He said that no one should go in or out. The corruption...
I am an Ashen Knight. Your concerns are ill-placed, soldier.
But His Grace's orders were very clear.
Listen, boy. Even though you mean well, you are wasting my time. Give way now. You are dismissed.
I see. Let me open the door for you, sir.
You. Bare your fangs at me, girl. I cannot blame you. It is my fault that you and your little sister are here, still alive, waiting for a sentence that is far worse than death. Lord Dougal will transform you into a chimera. Like me. Like us. He says that you and your sister hold a great potential. That the Order will give you a new life and a new purpose. His words are always so full of fervor, so convincing. But the price for his actions is never his to pay. You, your sister, my Hannah, you are so different, and yet you were all doomed. Because of Dougal. Because of me. But things can be different this time. I can still free you. Spare you both of this. Unlife. No ritual. No rebirth. No chimera. Just peace. In death. I do not make a decision with such a light heart. You will see your sister again beyond the veil. Soon. It would be naive to think that Dougal would just let her go. Sadly, this is all I can do for you. Farewell. And forgive me if... Is that your sister's name? But how can you resist the corruption? The light of the torchbearer. Sometimes it is so hard to catch sight of it in the darkness. But I can see it here today. This fire within you. Don't let anyone extinguish it, girl.
Briar. She's always been stronger than she can even imagine. If Donovan had killed her, it would have been all for naught. But since he spared her, I will finally witness my death and my rebirth.
bit of a horrifying thing to end up witnessing.
Your Grace, the supplicants are here. The one tainted by corruption is awake, as you requested. Pardon my asking, Your Grace, but is this safe? We have never used a corrupted as a host for a living soul.
Do not doubt our purpose. The Shaper inspires us. Now hold her fast. Her reactions might be lively. O mighty keepers of the cosmos, heed the call of your humble servant. Guide his hand in the realization of your grand design. So long ago, you shielded us from the spawn of chaos. In our darkest hour, you sent your chimeras among us, so that they would protect us and deliver us from the evil that would consume our world. But the vigil of the chimeras never ends.
These were the last moments of my life. It feels so distant to watch like this. As if it were happening to someone else. Where is Briar? In spite of the corruption, she did understand. That scream. It must have been horrible for her then. And it can't be any better now. I'm closer. I can almost...
Torchbearer, you who light the way and teach us virtue, walk alongside the supplicant I bring before you, and with her soul, ignite the sacred crystal I hold in my hands. Judge, you who condemn the flaws of our mortality. With each step I make, cleanse the sins of these two souls, and prepare them for their new existence in your service. Shaper, you who bring forth the end to usher in a new beginning. Bind these souls, shape them into an instrument of your divine will, and have them rise again as a chimera of the Ashen Blade. While the mortal body must perish, that which is immortal is bound to be reborn.
Now the other chains get broken. Freed in full. It's the final part. Most of it is just more damage in Rapture form. More damage to armor. Seems to be actually quite useful. Alright, let's take that. We'll start working up toward the critical blast. Otherwise, we'll take these two. The Eye of the Storm.
These nightmares, they have brought back so many memories. I tried to bury them beneath my anger, my rage, but it was not enough. I am but a foolish experiment. A failed one at that. A trivial mistake to forget and forsake. If only it had just been about me. But no. I had to drag Lute down into this darkness. I do not deserve to have her by my side. If I cease to exist, she would finally be free. This is for the best.
Sister!
Lute, you are here with me. Even now.
Of course I am. I always will be. Briar, we cannot undo what was done to us. It's a scar that won't heal. Because we are that scar. But we have to get back now. We have to wake up.
You are far stronger than me. To live again, that pain, that horror. I thought I could withstand it. I was wrong. Our deaths, our rebirth. In the end, it's all been for nothing. And now that our souls are lost, only a monster remains out there. Just like the ones we meant to stop. But this, we cannot defeat.
Don't be afraid of who we are.
How can you even say that? You have always feared the horror within us.
But then you showed me. You told me. It does not matter what they made us. The only thing that matters is what we do with it. And if it takes a monster to put an end to this nightmare, so be it.
Just think of Leighton's words. Between death and transcendence, a chimera chooses death. It's for the best, Lute. We have to let go.
I don't care about he said. He knows nothing of us. He does not know that we always have a choice. We can choose to fight.
You really are the strongest among us. It's you who teaches me. Every day. You're right. We do have a choice as long as we are together. We're not going down. They wanted yet another monster. They shall have one.
No! No! They too fell to their own power. All is truly lost now.
Ooh. Do like the four eyes.
You? How is that possible? You're really sane again.
We are... Oh, and apologies for whatever we may have just done to you.
You... transcended. You did it. There's no doubt about it.
Nothing escapes the gaze of the observer. But you're not telling Dougal, are you?
I'm sure he would never expect this to happen.
To his failed experiment.
That's a way to put it. That said, it's good to have you back. I mean it. Come now. We have much to discuss.
Do we not?
I must say, I'm truly impressed. What you accomplished is unprecedented in the history of the Ashen Blade.
However, we're not the only ones to have overcome transcendence. Donovan did it as well. And this means that he can be saved too.
You're right, Lute. Enough pats on the back. We must reach him as soon as possible.
And seal the dare. All your efforts will be for naught if we don't deal with what's overhead.
I still can't understand how it could open in the first place. Or why here, of all places.
3 the mighty battles fought and won by the champions of man. 3 the sacred cities that were built in those hallowed places.
The canticle of the keepers. Again.
Ilden is one of the sacred cities, right?
It is. Which means that the Soulstice of Souls was especially strong here. It must have left something behind. Something powerful enough to open the dare.
Donovan hinted at a relic hidden within the cathedral. He said that Dougal knew.
Could it be something that the Transcended feel drawn to?
Indeed. And you may hear that call yourselves.
It's good to know in advance, at least. Come, Lute. It's time for us to go.
Don't let me keep you, sisters. I'll follow when it's safe.
I'm not certain safety's really on the table at this point.
You know it's never going to be safe if we are involved. But perhaps that is how you prefer it.
May the Shaper guide your hand.
Are you ready, Lute?
Ready, and no longer afraid.
We have been given another chance. Let's make it count.
Now we're back to the prologue. Once more we face a chorus.
Are you alright?
Don't worry. I can handle this and more.
It just won't give up.
I'd be disappointed if it did. Now it's our turn.
Much violence indeed. Let's do these rights.
You want more? I've got more. There's more.
I'm ready, sister.
Damn. We can't hold on in that form for long.
Don't be hasty, sister. We should be grateful that we can control it, even for a short time.
You may be right. I want more power to destroy the Order, but we can't afford to transcend permanently.
It'd be very bad to be eating the mistakes of one's forebears.
There! The center of the tear.
It's like a threshold between our world and chaos itself.
What about the relic Donovan spoke of?
If it's not here, it must have been engulfed by the tear itself.
Nothing done yet. Oh, actually there is. It hasn't done yet. Glad I explored. Arena?
One down. Let's keep it up. Take care of it.
Cover needed.
Well, they were definitely strong ones. There's a lot of enemies on screen.
Take this.
Take care of it.
Let's keep those synergy attacks going. That was a better fight tonight. Same to give me credit for.
Focus, Loot.
I know.
We have no time for this. Let's destroy these wretches and close in on the tear.
I need to stand still for a moment. Just want to talk.
She is my knight, my sister.
Over there.
I am ready.
We have no time for this. Let's destroy these wretches and put them on the tear. Cover me,
There we are. Not well done, but it is nonetheless
The tear
done.
must have lured them to this place. We're going to face more and more.
Then they will fall, one by one.
We draw nearer to the center of the tower.
Just a little further. I hope that this place holds up.
We're in the middle of a fire that feeds upon itself. It won't extinguish anytime soon.
Now you've pissed me off.
Didn't find out about the classification of the chorus. Find out here.
My powers. I must be careful.
Loot, over there.
I am ready. I will protect you, sister.
You know, the dumb minds that really took a chunk out of my health.
Anything.
Just a little further. I hope that this place holds up.
We're in the middle of a fire that fixes on itself. It won't extinguish anytime soon. She is my knight, my sister. So in my
Lucky, it won't happen again. One down.
Let's keep it up.
Vengeance definitely works. Getting closer to the center of the tower. Let's see how that goes.
Where is Donovan?
I can't feel him anywhere.
It's them now, remember? Maybe Hannah is hiding their auras.
That would mean she is in control.
Almina brought them here with that purpose in mind, after all.
If they're waiting beyond the portal, harnessing the power of the relic.
We could seal them off.
No. We have to save Donovan. We have to try at least. And if we can't, beyond the veil, his power can only grow. We have to stop him and his daughter. Once and for all.
I agree. We owe him this much.
Oh, there's the truth of this one. Full creatures.
One down.
Let's keep it up.
Good, over there.
I am ready.
sword, which would be
Sister, let our guard down.
less basic.
She is my knight. My sister.
There's more.
I'm ready, sister.
You have this coming.
We can build up. Well, I did, then I got immediately out. And we got lots slightly to the side. Alright.
Who's next?
Wrap it up in rapture form.
This man. The armor he wears is strange. Where did he come from?
I don't know, sister. It's like he's not even from this world. There is so much we don't know about what mysteries lurk beyond the veil.
Whatever it is, we must make sure it stays on the other side for now. Let's go. Here we are. Now we only have to cross to the other side.
I don't think we are done here just yet. See, there is a tangle of Raven's auras.
Damn! And
Oh, finally. Makes you all resilient type.
another one.
It's not alone this time.
It will take more than that to stop us now.
Nope, the other one is... Right. Let's berserker our way through it.
Each time could be our last.
I know. We didn't have any other choice. Finally. This is our fate, Loot. There's no escape from it now.
That is not an option for me, Briar. And I know it's not for you either.
It's time then. This ends now. We made it.
Briar! Are you alright?
The crystal in my chest. Something is wrong. I feel better now. Are we adapting to this?
I wonder if it will last.
That pillar of light.
The terror in there. We truly are in the eye of the storm.
So Donovan has to be here. Can you feel him? Or his daughter?
No, not.
My chest. Hurts.
Sister, look! That statue. It encased a crystal that looks just like ours.
Does it look like ours? Or is it actually the same?
It would make sense, I think. The crystal in your chest binds our souls. The dead and the living. Coexisting in one mortal body.
So the tear's doing the same, only at much larger scale.
It is blending our world with the essence of chaos after all.
And it opened here. Through this massive crystal. The relic.
The statue must have kept it hidden. And dormant somehow.
But Jugal knew. And he sacrificed the whole city to ignite it. He will pay for this.
We need to find Donovan and Hannah first. They must be near.
Then let's look for them.
Are you well? We shouldn't give chase if...
It's only pain. This is more important.
What happened to me? I felt a great power coursing through me. It burned me, purified my body and soul, shaped me anew. And that burden over my soul, that stain, it has disappeared. Demian, he's no longer there. I am whole. I am finally free.
Or maybe we are free, my sweet Armina. The two of us, closer than ever.
So Donovan brought them here and did this to them.
It was not his doing. It was Dougal's. They were all betrayed by him. And I can only feel pity now. For all of them.
They're invulnerable! Let go, fiend! Damn it! We need to break free, or they will turn us too! Hold on, brother! We will not fall to their dark power! The three will protect us from this heresy!
Why do you resist? This is for your own good. We're not human, no matter what we pretend. We're something else completely, and we should be together. No one will tell us what to do. No one will hurt us again. Father, what is it? You're resisting too. But why? How can you? We're here because of you, don't you remember? There's no turning back now!
He fought it from the very beginning. It must have been excruciating.
To think that we had no idea when we first met him here in Ilden. If only Armina had not taken him away from us.
He managed to guide us here anyway. And if anyone can put an end to this now, it's you and I, Lute.
The Soulstice of Souls. So this is what it looks like.
Later.
I knew you couldn't be far behind.
I must say, I'm eager to get back to a more reliable reality. One with clearer concepts of up and down, at least. But I had to witness this with my own eyes.
It seems we found your relic.
A vestige from the first Soulstice of Souls. Dougal devised how to awaken it, setting things in motion again.
But he needed a spark to light the fire, didn't he?
Exactly. So he planned for Donovan to transcend here in Ilden. He knew that the transcended would find its way to the relic eventually.
So how bad is this?
Bad to the point that it is irreversible. And worse to the point that Ilden is but one of the 3 sacred cities.
Oh no! If this crystal is what the canticle was referring to, there must be 2 more crystals. In Duran, and even in Rain.
The City of Light falls, and with it the Torchbearer. So the Shaper and the Judge are in danger too.
We must seal the tear here, and defend the other relics.
I fear that we won't be able to protect both.
Focus on the task at hand now. Only afterwards we will...
While the mortal body must perish, that which is immortal is bound to be reborn. Dougal must be stopped. He wants to create a new world, but he will only destroy the one we have.
Sir Donovan!
We're here to help, if you let us.
Please hold on. There must be a way.
It's too late now. My Hannah and I, we are doomed. I did my best to lead you here. It was all I could do, in spite of all my strength and pride. I have always been but a broken tool in the hands of the Grand Master of the Ashen Blade. He even used me to perpetrate the lie about your rebirth. I am sorry.
Donovan, it does not matter now. You must.
It's crystal. It's falling apart.
I am sorry. I can't hold any longer. But you already. We are beyond redemption. I hope you can still give us oblivion. Then your true mission will begin.
Let us talk about the end.
Took over it. Donovan's gone.
We can only avenge him now.
And we shall. She's vulnerable.
Now, before she recovers.
If only Donovan could help us.
I'm sure we can. Sister, the energy they are harnessing, it's huge.
And they're about to unleash it upon us. Those blasted beams. I've been waiting for this.
I'm with you, sister.
Maybe just things that I created. I don't need anyone.
What is phase 2 are? Oh.
She happened to fail.
Chaos be damned. She's completely insane.
We must stop this sister. At all costs. Could I ever do the same to you?
That's what she wants you to think. But you are nothing like her. She's vulnerable.
Now, before she recovers.
Alright, more lasers.
She caused them all to transform. The crystal is exposed.
Let's not waste this chance.
She can't go on like this forever.
Do not expect her to relent.
I know more what I'm dealing with.
Were they right about us?
She took over Loot. Donovan's gone.
We can only avenge him now.
I've been waiting for this.
Your father was deceived. We all were.
That's way more aggressive.
They're about to unleash it upon us. Those blasted beams. I've been waiting for this.
She's the strongest soul ever.
We will make all the power we can harness. She's vulnerable.
Was this really inevitable? She happened to fail.
Chaos be damned. She's completely insane.
We must stop this sister. At all costs. The crystal is exposed.
Let's not waste this chance. The
definitely came down to the wire.
The relic.
What is she trying to do?
It's not over, Father. If you really want to make up for your mistakes,
No! You two stay away from it!
destroy this world. Destroy this world for me.
Another memory.
It happened again? I don't understand. Donovan swallowed the crystal, not Briar. It is not her mind that I am sinking into.
Where am I? It feels like I'm suffocating. Loot, can you hear me? What's going on?
You're with me? Here. Then this can only mean one thing. Be at ease, sister. We may learn something here. Briar, this is what I saw when you had your nightmares.
So this is what remains of Donovan's mind. But how could we both get pulled in?
I think it's the relic. Its power binds us all. Whatever certainties we had, we can leave them behind now.
My dear Hannah, I failed you. Everything I did to keep you safe, but I could not protect you from this.
Dad,
Hannah,
Father, it is not your fault. You have to let me go.
I can't.
I will always watch over you, Mother and I. We will keep you safe.
Grandmaster Dougal, I left the garrison without your leave. I am deeply sorry, Your Grace.
Your departure was more than justified. You do not need to apologize. My regard for you goes beyond your role as captain of the guard.
My daughter Hannah, it won't be long before. I don't know what to do, Your Grace.
The wisdom of the Keepers is beyond our grasp, Sir Donovan. And what looks most obvious to us may not be part of their design.
Help me understand it then, so that I can finally bid her farewell.
You could do more than just accept this fate. The bond you share with your daughter is strong.
Stronger than death itself.
Your souls are intertwined. With the blessing of the Shaper, we can give you both a new start. As a chimera.
That filthy schemer. He manipulated him into turning himself and Hannah into a chimera.
He took advantage of his desperation.
Just as he did with us.
We're nearly there.
I'd be blind without you.
We made it. You made it, Hannah. I am proud of you, my dear.
Impressive work, Sir Donovan. I didn't think it possible such a short time after your rebirth.
Hurts, Father. It hurts.
Now send her back.
You're crazy. She's not well.
Men, restrain them.
But the shade! It is unstable!
Restrain them.
No, Hannah! Don't!
Hannah has always been in pain.
Just as she said when she awoke as a transcended.
Her suffering did not end when she died to become a shade. If Donovan had known, I wonder if Dougal was aware of the consequences.
I doubt it even mattered to him. Anyway, that's the reason why Donovan never summons Hannah.
That's why he became the Shadeless.
You're late.
The Torchbearer wanders paths unknown, but eventually, her light finds its way to us all.
Such words of wisdom. But I'm sure you did not summon me to show off your oratory skills. Listen, it's dangerous for me to talk with you.
I can't see why. We're both valued and reliable members of the Ashen Blade.
You've been asking too many questions, Observer. Dougal is growing wary of you and your constant meddling. He told me to keep an eye on you. Do you understand what that means? So tell me what you're looking for and what you want from me.
I only wish that the Grand Master does not stray from his holy path. But I have heard troubling things, and made even more troubling deductions.
I don't have time for this. What is it you think Dougal is up to?
The Soulstice of Souls. Worlds colliding. The spawn of chaos crossing the veil on a rampage. Would that not trouble you? Old myths, idle gossip, disloyalty. These are the answers I got as I asked around. But judging from the look in your eyes, I believe your answer will be different.
I don't have one, Observer. But I know Dougal well enough.
Do you know?
He is the reason I speak to you as an Ashen Knight. The cause of my daughter's never-ending suffering.
And yet you've been his loyal servant for many years now.
I took my oath to the Order, not to him. And Hannah, the least I can do is to make sure that her sacrifice means something. But Dougal's ambition, it has always troubled me, I admit it. If what you suspect is true...
It is. And he knows I am prying into his secrets. That's why he asked you to investigate me. So what do you know? And most importantly, what will you do?
Suffice to say that you know more than I. I will talk with Dougal. And I will stop him if need be. Judge is on our side. He must be.
Are you sure this is the best way to address the Grand Master?
I've never been one for subtlety. I wouldn't know any other way.
He still thought that he could overcome all challenges. With a true heart and a firm hand.
Righteous and uncompromising, or just foolish. Anyway, what happened next led to the massacre of Ilden.
There must be something else buried inside Donovan's mind.
Then we need to find it.
This way.
Are you certain?
Sir Donovan, to what do I owe the pleasure of our visit? And the request for such secrecy?
I wish to know more about the Soulstice of Souls. I didn't think you would want anyone else to hear our conversation.
Always so thoughtful. But you are not as discreet when you had your little chat with that Leighton. You mean to betray me. We both know this.
You plan to unleash this Soulstice of Souls. You are the one who betrays our very mission.
And how can you be so naive? This world is beyond saving. You can't deny that I'm right. Look at you. Look at your daughter. Shadeless.
Blasphemous madman! You did this to her!
I did it because you would not accept your fate. Remember?
I've believed your lies for far too long.
Believe what you will. You have outlived your usefulness. The Soulstice of Souls will bring a new start, whether you like it or not. Now, Cordelia, join us, if you please.
Cordelia the Reaper. I knew that Dougal wouldn't confront me alone.
Surprise, surprise. It's been a long time, Shadeless.
Back to Duran already. I heard you were on a mission up north.
Unluckily for you, it was just an old chimera. One that would not accept that their time had come. But you and me here, it's going to be a different story, no?
You feed off the misery of your own kind. Like the vilest of scavengers.
Shut up, you bastard! You don't deserve a place in Dougal's new world. Come on, Shadeless! Summon her!
So you can have your sadistic pleasure. Never!
Enough, Cordelia. Your services as a Reaper are no longer needed today.
But why? This traitor deserves no mercy.
And he won't have it. Look closely. You chipped his crystal. It won't be long before he transcends.
All the more reason to end him, Your Grace.
No, not yet. I have other plans for him. The Shadeless will do my bidding once again, for the last time.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Stop. You don't belong here. You have no right to his memories. Not that it matters anyway. We'll all be gone soon. Father and I, you two, your wretched order, this world, and all its filth. There's just one last thing that I need to do. Father, I forgive you. You can rest now. I will relieve you of your burden. Do not resist. Do not oppose my will.
No! Don't! There is no justice. There is nothing to gain in all this death. Don't!
I will wield this power myself. This is the end.
All right. So, only get all the way up to the tackling armor though. the grand finale begins.
Damn, that hurt. What she did is terrible.
It is. But do not let her cruelty unnerve you. We must stop her, no matter what.
This feeling. For the first time, it feels like my fate is in my own hands. And with these very hands, I will crush you.
You're crazy. You have brought forth your own destruction.
You're just like Father. You always think you know better. But
Gotta go to towns.
fool. Unlike him, I am aware of the consequences of my own actions. My new body won't be able to contain this power for long. But long enough to put an end to everything. Starting with you!
She's delirious, but she speaks the truth. She knows she can't channel the power of the relic.
It is too great then, even for a transcendent. But we can't make the same mistake that Amina did. We can't wait for them to wither and die, or it will be our end as well. That blaster relic has made her even stronger.
She doesn't even realize what she's capable of.
The crystal is exposed.
It brims with cruelty altogether.
We must hit her with all we got.
I don't know what you can do this for.
We'll learn as we go, as always.
You had this coming.
Be careful. She's only all the power, nothing.
I'll give her no quarter.
Has anything this powerful ever walked the earth?
That bastard Dougal will be thrilled to see this.
Alright, what face to have?
I'm tired of your meddling. Now taste my power.
Her crystal pulses with the god's energy of the relic.
Isn't she doing exactly what Dougal wanted?
She will bring forth the solstice of souls.
Like so.
We did our best, didn't we?
Okay, so we know a little bit more about how this fight goes.
She's delirious, but she's fixed the truth. She knows she can't channel the power of the relic.
It is too great then, even for a transcendent. But we can't make the same mistake that Almina did. We can't wait for them to wither and die, or it will be our end as well.
But the crystal has failed. It brims with raw chaotic energy.
We must hit her with all we got. Take this. As if we didn't have our hands full already.
We shall resist, sister. Sister, be careful. She focused all her power on this.
There's more.
I'm ready, sister. It's our chance, sister.
You have it coming.
I'm tired of you meddling. Now taste my power.
Her crystal pulses with the dark energy of the relic.
Isn't she doing exactly what Dougal wanted?
She will bring forth the solstice of souls.
But then we're running out of time.
It's only going to get worse from here.
Uncancel all the portals. Loot them.
I have felt wrong, weak.
You're too crazed to understand the damage you've done. There's only one way to end this.
Oh no!
Let's make sure we are ready to keep running. Miss Reddings. We're not accepting more enemies.
I noticed.
It's the weave back that means we'll start running. I've got enough distance between the two of us.
If we get out of this alive, he will have much to answer for.
It's our chance, sister.
And thus falls the Harbinger.
It's finally happening.
If the crystal explodes, the tear will extend far beyond the harbor. And Dougal will have what he wants.
We have already made our decision. We must absorb the crystal. We'll be dead anyway if we don't. Damn!
You can't stop me! My death will be my victory!
Loot! We can't break her hold! We must shatter the crystal. Now!
Keepers watch over us.
You blasted fool! Yours is just an act. It changes nothing. We're all going to die here and now. One day, you'll understand. This world cannot be saved. We cannot be saved. The end is our only way out. You were just setting us free. While you remain trapped in your cage. Honor, wait for me.
Judge, forgive me. What happened? My head hurts and spins in equal measure. Briar, Lute, is it you? It happened again.
Yes. But do not worry for us, Nathan. Not for now, at least. How do you feel? Do you remember?
The last thing I recall was Donovan making his way to the relic. Poor soul. I can't but feel pity for him, and even for his daughter. Anyway, then came a blast, and I blacked out. I suppose that's when you...
Transcended? Yes. Eventually. Once Hannah gave in to the destruction within her, we had no other choice.
Between death and transcendence, a chimera chooses death. Those sounded like wise words. At the time, it looks like I was the fool. But the dare is no more. How did you seal it?
We didn't exactly seal it. We drained the relic of its power.
So that now, that power lies within you.
This fall, our corrupted blood must be helping us contain it. We do not know exactly how, or for how long, or what would happen should we turn back to our previous selves.
The situation is dire, and the danger is great. Yet again, what you did, I can't but thank the Keepers for. No, I have to thank you for it.
So what do you propose? What course of action should we take now?
Hide. Survive. Try to adapt to this new condition of yours. While you draw breath, there is still hope for this world, and for Dougal's plan to be thwarted. The two things are strictly related. As for me, I will send word to Rhyme. I will set up my stage once more. They shall be surprised to see that I still stand. Or simply disappointed.
Won't it be dangerous for you?
They would come for me anyway. I'd rather be their first target instead of you. I can buy you some time. If things go my way, I may even be able to help you. But I can't make any promises.
At least promise that you'll be careful.
I will.
We'll do the same. Farewell, Nathan.
May the Keepers watch over you, my friends.
And thus, ladies and gentlemen, concludes Soulstice. I do always enjoy when studios return to this very fluid, fast, and action-heavy type of hack and slash. They have become quite rare. Which makes savoring these moments all the more important. The weapons definitely could have used more diversity in their handling. But that is definitely a fairly mild complaint. It is interesting how story-driven this particular entry is, though, as lots of things along these lines really end up being more about the action, with some brief story bits rather than rather extensive elements we got here. Not that that's a bad thing in the slightest. Especially as, even with its concise cast, they definitely did a very good job of keeping you on your toes about the central mysteries with its narrative. And also the Plunging did a very good job, additionally, of getting that bait and switch. Because when you first see the chorus in the prologue, and how you're running away from it even with quite a bit of power, you're left drawn to the conclusion that whatever that is always in the carriage or related to it. It has become a common enemy. Semi-common, in the end. The weapons did feel a bit skewed in their usefulness. Even with the dagger, even with the hammer being one of the weapons I wasn't quite as keen on, ultimately, it did ultimately prove rather important with a lot of the mechanics that were thrown throughout the game. Additionally, with all of the weapons that I did prefer being rather low on single target damage, it also made them less effective for boss fighting. It is also odd, I think, looking back. I think everything that is summoner class was an aerial enemy. Which definitely made the daggers odd to handle. But the game definitely keeps you very active and on your toes, paying attention to all of your surroundings to the best of your ability. I wonder though, as far as filling out the skill tree, will filling everything out actually bring you back into a balanced form? Would you then want to just omit 2 points from the skill tree to skew your particular rapture style? Would the abilities even stack, or would you just be choosing a particular path at any given moment? Things that I wonder with the way it's designed. Things that it'll probably be a while before I find out personally, at least.
Corvo, what are you doing here? I thought I'd never see you again. The torchbearer led you back to me at a most convenient time. I have a very important message for you to deliver. There you go now. To rhyme.
How unfortunate. I took it for a corrupted creature, and my instinct got the best of me. After all, who could roam these ruins, if not one that carries their taint? You must have a good reason to be here, alive.
Cordelia? Cordelia the Reaper? I'm sorry, milady, but the chimeras that came before you, they're no more. I'm afraid you're too late.
Or maybe I was right on time. What lies did you write in that letter? Where are they?
Don't be so reckless, my sweet Reaper. Once the torchbearer takes them, the dead can only tell us so much. I will have a friendly conversation with our devoted observer. While you give chase to Beriah and loot.
They won't stand a chance, Your Grace.
Approach them with that attitude, and you'll face the judge in no time. It's not time yet. Follow them, learn what they're capable of. Then report back to me.
As Your Grace commands.
So, Leighton, I assume your letter was addressed to me. Speak then. What did you wish to tell the Grand Master of the Ashen Blade? You know that you were meant to die here, with all the others. Did you expect that I would fall for any of your pretentious tales?
Let us speak the truth for once, then. They stopped you, Dougal. Admit it. The outcasts did what no one believed possible, including me.
Those peasants did exceed my expectations, yes. But all they have accomplished is just a small setback. A detour from a path that cannot be abandoned.
But why? What did you hope to accomplish here?
You would not understand, or anyone else in your sanctimonious triarchy. But you do not need to. It suffices that you recite your beloved canticle. The 3 cities still stand to this day, for the glory of the Keepers.
Are those tears of Adoran and Rhyme? Dougal, you madman! What have you done?
The Soulstice of Souls is upon us.
And thus, ladies and gentlemen, brings our time tonight to a close. The night has been forward to one Tatiana Crosswicks. Who's going to be playing Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes. Please do give her as much of your affection as you can. We will return tomorrow with a reading stream of The Dunwich Horror by H.P. Lovecraft. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, please do all that you can to enjoy the remainder of your evening. As always, take care and good night.